Hi, I'm Christy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with my August TBR. So I am so excited that we are in August. There are so many great new releases coming out this month, as well as it being my birthday month. So I am so excited for that. My birthday is next week, so it's August 10th. So let me know in the comments if you're an August birthday as well. I'd love to know. I think August birthdays are the best, obviously. And I'm just so excited for August. I have a ton of trips planned as well. So we'll see how my videos do for the month since I will be out of town a lot of the time. I think like every week I have something going on or every weekend I'm gone. So yeah, a lot of camping trips with my family, which we do all during the summer here in Alaska. We go out and take advantage of the nice weather, go salmon fishing and just like all of that fun stuff, which we have RVs. So we're not like camping in tents or anything like that. So it's kind of like glamorous camping, I guess. So yeah, we have a ton of those trips planned like practically every weekend. We're usually gone doing that. We also every year for my birthday, we go away to like a nice little seaside harbor town and just have like a nice week of relaxation and eating some fresh seafood and all the things that I love. And then this month as well, I'm also going to a book signing. So the Steamy Lit Con or Steamy Lit, that book signing is happening in August in Anaheim, California. And I am so excited. I used to go to Anaheim like every year pre, 2020 years. I used to go all the time, do Disneyland. I'm obsessed with Disneyland. Like I'm a Disneyland fanatic. Also went to college down there for a few years as well, many moons back now. But yeah, so I'm so excited to go back there. I love being down in that area and get to see some book friends, meet some new authors. The author lineup is like so good for this signing. So I'm very excited to meet some authors that I haven't met in person yet and then see some favorites that I have met at other book signings. Yeah, just have a fun time with that, see friends, hang out, relax, be in some Southern California sunshine, and then of course go to Disneyland as well. And I'm so excited. So with everything that I have going on this month, my book reading for the month is definitely going to be slimmer than usual. I'm going to, of course, as always, talk about the new book releases that I'm excited for the month. Plan on getting to all of those. I'm usually pretty good at staying up on new releases, so I definitely want to do that just because there are so many that I'm excited for this month. There's a couple book club reads or like read-alongs that I'm co-hosting and participating in, so we'll chat about those as well. So first up, I always love participating in the Historical Hellions book club, which is put on from Jess from Peace Love Books and Samantha from Books with Samantha. So they're going to be reading Sky O'Malley by Bertrand Small this month, which this one is being adapted into an Apple TV, Apple Plus production. So there's gonna be like a mini series or a TV show with this series. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I have read one Bertrand Small in the past, again for Historical Hellions, I think last year. That one was an entertaining, episodic, very over-the-top dramatic, but like I'm excited for the ride. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. And then I'm also co-hosting a read-along for Rebecca Yaros's Flight and Glory contemporary romance series. So this was her first contemporary romance series that was published, I think like mid 2010s, 2015-ish range, possibly. So I'm going to be co-hosting that with a couple friends and excited to read this series. I know the audiobooks are available on Hoopla, possibly Audible as well, or like a mixture of the two. So I'm excited to check out this series. We're going to be on a live show on August 25th. I'll put all the like graphic info here. So if you join us and want to come chat about the books, come and join us. All right, so on to the new releases. There are quite a few that I'm excited for this month. So August 1st is jam-packed with releases. So first up is Glimmers of You by Catherine Cowles. I have read this one, but it's definitely worth recommending and mentioning. This is the third book in her Small Town Lost and Found series. So good. They're on Kindle Unlimited. The audios are amazing. This one is Brother's Best Friend, and it has a very intriguing romantic suspense element as well. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you haven't yet. Then also on August 1st, Secrets at Sunset is out by Juliet Cross. So this was a novella that she wrote and was part of, I believe, an anthology or was published before with like a compilation of other authors. But now she is re-releasing it as its own like standalone novella. So it's going to be on Kindle Unlimited. It exists in her small town world that her book Bright Like Wildfire exists in. But I know this one can definitely be read as a standalone. I'm so excited about it. This one is Brother's Best Friend as well. So we have that like forbidden sneaking about going on, like so the brothers don't know. I'm so excited for it. Also on August 1st is Crossed by Emily McIntyre. This is, I think, the fifth book in her Never After series, which I have absolutely loved. They are like dark, fairy tale-esque retellings or reimaginings, and so good where the villains are the ones usually getting the girl. I believe this one is Hunchback Notre Dame inspired. So yeah, very excited for it. Minus the first book, I have had a great time with the rest of the series and really enjoy them, so I'm excited for this one. Then also on August 1st, we have In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. This is one of her contemporary romance, probably more emotional books. So yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know there's a plane on the cover and possibly has something to do with that. So yeah, I'll just go in blind to it. Lastly, on August 1st is The Honeymoon Crashers by Christina Lauren. I'm excited for this one. So this exists in the same like series universe as their Unhoneymooners, which I loved years ago. And this one I believe is a novella. I know it's a full cast narration and I'm very excited to check it out. And on August 3rd by Jewel E. Ann is Right Guy, Wrong Word. I don't know too much about this one. I believe it's like rom-com, but of course has some emotional elements that Jewel E. Ann brings as well. I really love the cover, like the colors on it just really work for me and I'm excited to check it out. And then on August 7th is Hideaway Heart by Melanie Harlow. This is the second book in her, is it Cherry Tree Harbor series, a small town series that she's been writing. This is the second book. I am very excited for it. I love to see all of the like graphic and the tropes for it and I cannot wait. And I really love that she brought back her like male model covers because she was doing like discreet covers only. And so she brought those back. She redid book one so it has both covers as well. I actually kind of love that because while I do love usually like people on the covers more, sometimes a discreet cover is really great too. And I just like the option of having both of them available. So it's nice when authors do that for their readers. Then on August 8th is Tall, Duke, and Scandalous by Amy Rose Bennett. This is the third book in her historical romance series, which I have really enjoyed. I loved book one. Book two wasn't really my jam, but book three I'm excited for. I love the cover. I'm excited to check it out. And then also on August 8th is Cruel Seduction by Katie Robert. This is, I believe, book 5 now in her Dark Olympus series, which is kind of like contemporary, dark, Greek mythology-ish, kind of like all of those things going on, like kind of urban fantasy, I guess, a little bit too. So yeah, I don't know too much about this one. I have just really enjoyed this series, kind of like after the first book. The first book was okay, but the rest have just been like entertaining and fun. I especially love the audiobooks, which I did get an audio arc of this one. So I need to jump into it this week so I can get to it before it comes out, but I am very excited. Katie Robert has kind of fallen off for me. I'm not a super fan of a lot of her stuff nowadays. She just pumps them out so quickly, and I haven't really enjoyed them as much as I have in years past, but this series has stayed pretty solid for me, and like they're just entertaining and fun, and like sometimes that's all you want. This one was actually just announced today, and I am so here for it. It's a last minute drop. Very, very excited. So it's Caught Stealing by C.E. Ricky. This is the second book that comes after the Iced Out book, which you know is like one of my favorite reads this year. This one is MM. I believe one hero is a football player, one's a baseball player. I am here for it. That mashup, like I cannot wait. This comes out the day before my birthday, and like happy birthday to me. I'm going to be reading this for sure. And then on August 21st is Pucking Wild by Emily Rath. This is a follow-up to Pucking Around, which I'm actually in the middle of reading right now. So yeah, I'm excited to continue on the series. I know this one I believe is MF, which of course these are hockey romances, by the way. On August 22nd is Foxglove by Adeline Grace. This is a follow-up to her book last year, which was Belladonna, kind of like YA fantasy, which I absolutely adored and loved it so much. The covers are also stunning, and I'm just excited to continue on in this series because it follows the couple that we already saw, we're already following in book one. So yeah, cannot wait for this one. Also on August 22nd is An Earl to Remember by Stacey Reed. I have an arc of this one and need to jump into it ASAP. This is a historical romance. It has like Overboard vibes, if you've seen that movie, that whole amnesia thing and all of that. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. I love Stacey Reed's historicals so much. Any new one I'm going to be reading ASAP. Also on August 22nd is Knockout by Sarah McLean. This is the third book in her Hell's Bells series. Honestly, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be reading this one. This series in particular, I haven't loved at all. I have read all of her books, and this series just hasn't worked for me. So yeah, and the cover really doesn't work for me. But anyways, so this one comes out August 22nd. Also on August 22nd is Pretty Little Mistake by Macaulay Smeltzer. I have no idea what this one is about. I'm sure I read the tropes and the blurb at one point. Totally has blanked my mind, but I know it's on my August release list, and yeah, we're gonna check it out. And on August 23rd, or it's supposed to come out on August 23rd, so fingers crossed it stays, is The Lovely Return by Carian. This has been a book that she has been writing, talking about, hyping up for quite some time, and has been pushed back a lot. I am so excited for it. Like I said, hoping it does definitely come out on August 23rd. Here's a lovely cover. So excited. I love her book so much. On August 24th is Yours to Be by Emily Silver. I have an arc of this one. This is a small town series from this author. This is book 3. I'm very excited. I really loved book 2, and I'm just excited to be back in this low angst small town series. On August 25th is Unveil by Elodie Hart. This is the third book in her Alchemy Club series. Very excited for this. I loved the first 2 books in the series. They are kind of like very similar to like Salacious Players Club's vibes, where they are like a sex kink club. It exists in London though. So scandalous, so much fun. I'm obsessed with the friend group. Like I cannot wait for this book. I will be getting an arc of this one too, so yeah, we'll be jumping into it early, but it releases on August 25th. On August 29th, I'm so excited for this one, is The Good Girl by Nikki Sloan. This is book 5 in her Nashville Neighborhood series, which I've loved this entire series so much, and I'm so excited for this one. Obsessed with the cover. I love the pink glasses. Like, I don't even need to know what it's about. I just enjoy Nikki Sloan and love this cover. Also on August 29th is Shattered Truths by Helena Hunting. This is the 3rd book in, I don't even remember the name of this series, but the first one was Little Lies and the second one was Bittersweet Heart. I've loved this series so much. It's like second generation. There's hockey involved. They're college age. Like, I am so excited for it. Obsessed with this cover and just like how striking it is. Cannot wait. August 29th. And then lastly, the new release for the month on August 30th is One Last Shot by Nikki Castle. This is going to be the 4th book in her fight game series, which is like following MMA fighters. And I have loved this series so much. I am on her ARC team, so I should be getting an ARC of this one any day now. And I cannot wait to jump into it. If you haven't checked out this series, definitely recommend it. I love them so much, and they're on Kindle Unlimited. All right, so those are all the new releases for the month. And then after that, I have like 5 or 6 that I plan to get to that I already have like the audios out for, or that I have arcs of that I want to get to, just like a couple things, because I want to keep the month kind of slim, because like I said, I have so many like trips and things going on, so I'm not sure how much of the reading will actually be getting done, but like new releases and audios I have out, and of course arcs are like first priority. So first up, I've been loving C. Ricky's book, so I have Head Above Water that I want to get to. Don't know anything about this. I really don't need to. I believe all of her books though are MM, and I am so excited to check this one out. I do also have The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I'm kind of feeling like reading this one, kind of like in a fantasy romance mood. And yeah, I kind of want to get to this one. Like, I have read this author's other series, like The Daughter of No Worlds. I've read that trilogy. I've read the newest book, like the vampire standalone that I believe exists in the world of this book. So I'm excited to finally get to this one because I've heard it is the best of her books. So we'll see. And I have Glove Saved by Tegan Hunter. This is, I believe, book 6 in her Carolina Comets series, which is a hockey romance series. These are low angst. They're just like so much fun. I have loved binging them on audio, and this is the newest one that got its audio release. So I am excited to get to that. And I have an arc of Salt Kiss by Sierra Simone, which I am dying to start. I kind of want to read this immediately. I am so excited for it. This comes out in September. It's the first book in her new MMF series, which there was like a prequel novella that was Salt in the Wound that I read a couple months ago and absolutely loved it so much. And like, I'm dying to just get into this series. I know it's going to be amazing. So I want to get to that one this month as well. And then I also have an audio arc of Starling House by Alex E. Haro. I have actually already started this one the other day, and I am dying to finish it. This author, I loved their book a couple years ago now, which was The 10,000 Doors of January. Love that book so much. It's like portal fantasy with like lyrical, beautiful writing, which is one of my favorite things ever. So I loved that book, and I have just been reading like any of their new releases since then. So yeah, Starling House comes out on Halloween, so October 31st. This is like gothic, a sentient house. We have all these like familial things going on, and like I am just so here for it. Like all of the things I love to read. Cannot wait. I'm like dying to get more into the audio. And I also have an arc of Vampires of El Norte, which comes out this month in August. Obsessed with the cover. I read this author's previous book, which is The Hacienda. Had a good time with that one. Last year, I think, is when that came out, and I'm just excited for this one. Like anything with the vampires and like gothic vibes, I am absolutely here for. So yeah, I cannot wait to get into that one as well. So yeah, those are books that I plan to get to in August. Like I mentioned, most are new releases, or there's like some audios I have out, or also arcs that I want to get to. So yeah, let me know what you're excited to get to in August. If there's any new release that I didn't mention that you're looking forward to, or if there's any of these that you want to get to as well, let me know. If you're going to be joining our read along for the Rebecca Yarros Flight and Glory series, let me know that too. I cannot wait to chat about those books and get to them ASAP. And like I mentioned, it's also my birthday month in August, which I am so excited for. If it's also your birthday month, let me know in the comments so I can wish you a happy birthday as well. So yeah, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one.